are a part of the problem. We are the ones that's shooting each other in the streets, selling dope to one another. We're doing all these things. But guess what? Who's the supplier? How do a whole neighborhood in Chicago get AR-15s? They moving 16. Are you serious, bro? Those guns you can't buy like that. These are military grade guns these young kids have. They don't have no access to them. They dropping them off in our neighborhood. Who's making crack cocaine?
Come on, Cap.
Who's making coke? Who's making all these methamphetamines? Who's making it?
Now, white people is making the methamphetamine.
He making all that stuff, bro. What are you talking about? Who runs the earth right now? What nation of people are they?
We believe that they all white.
I didn't get a chance.
But we don't know.
You gotta answer my question. What nation of people are those?
You tell me.
No, you said it's 6 families. I'm asking you, who are they? What nation of people are those 6 families?
Like me,
You date white women? You date white women?
I date all of them.
Okay, that's it. Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
He from me over here.
What y'all
He asked
talking
me if I
about?
believe. I said I believe. I don't agree with all of it, but I
Okay.
believe.
What you don't agree with? What you don't agree with?
I don't agree with a lot. Like, I don't agree with...
He said you agree with most of it. He said you agree with a lot of it.
But I can't agree. I don't
Okay. So what is it? What you don't agree with?
I don't agree with the whole, like, the white devil front. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to say that they're not evil or whatever, but I do not believe that there's, like, a count out of each.
Okay. Give me Isaiah chapter 50. Give me my thoughts and not your thoughts. Give me that first.
My thoughts, not your thoughts. Your ways are not my ways. I can't get on.
So you know. So let me read it. Let me read it. I'm gonna give you the sense of that. All right. I know. A lot of times, we've been in slavery for a long time, over 400 years, right? And we still are traumatized by that slavery. Now it might not be on to us physically, but mentally.
However,
Absolutely. The reason being is because we screwed up.
right.
So just imagine you coming out of slavery with no therapy, right? But we ain't have therapy about it. We don't have any resources or anything to build us back up to where we're supposed to be. We just came out of society just being free, and guess what? They beat us down so bad that now we come against each other. How can somebody oppress you, and then you come out of slavery and you oppress your own people? That's self-hatred in itself, right? So you're right. We are a part of the problem. We are the ones that's shooting each other in the streets, selling dope to one another. We're doing all these things. But guess what? Who's the supplier? Who's the supplier?
The choice of doing it. Okay, so
The
choice of buying it.
you said we got choices. Who's
No, I'm saying like, yes, the white man is bringing it, but you gotta go find it. You gotta, like, we didn't, so don't, he ain't coming directly to you.
Yes, it is.
No, he's not. You gotta go find it. You gotta go find your
Okay,
supply.
how do a whole neighborhood in Chicago get AR-15s?
They moving
16. Are you serious, bro?
Yes. I've done it.
You 16 years old is going to go buy AR-15 in the store.
You don't have to go in the store. You can buy it from somebody that's stealing. That's what I'm saying. It's not always the white man.
So let you know, he said somebody that's stealing. You buy it from somebody, so that's already wrong in itself. And you didn't, listen, those guns you can't buy like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are military grade guns these young kids have. They don't have no access to them. They dropping them off in our neighborhood. Don't play. Let's be real, bro. Who's making crack cocaine?
Come on, Cap.
Who's making coke? Who's making all these methamphetamines? Who's making it?
Now, white people is making the methamphetamine.
He making all that stuff, bro. What are you talking about?
Bring it out. Cocaine, but that's not what we are.
So what I'm telling you is, our oppressor is still among us. How can you want somebody that oppresses you to be in the same rulership as you? Makes no absolute sense.
Is that for me to choose or for God? Am I supposed to play God?
God chose it. Let me read it.
Bring it out. What you got?
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
What?
Read this.
The earth.
The what?
The earth
the earth right now, come on,
is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges.
who runs the earth right now?
Bring it out.
What color are they? What nation of people are they?
Hey, listen.
What nation of people are they?
We believe that they all white.
I didn't get a chance.
But we don't know.
What are they?
You don't know.
But you know the family.
No, I know who they tell us to fight, just like you know.
So who?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Media and everything can control any narrative.
You're not answering my question. What nation of people are those?
You tell me.
No, you said it's 6 families. I'm asking you, who are they? What nation of people are those 6 families?
They're all different.
Like who?
There's white, there's black,
That rules the earth.
that have a say that that does narrate and cause the fear and the things that do. Yes. I'm saying 6 families between the satellite, owning the electricity, owning water, being able to cut off people's supply of things that you need.
Who owns it? Who runs it? Who supplies it? Who have the authority over it?
It's like me
You
being
date
like,
white women? You date white women?
I date all of them.
Okay, that's it. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, go ahead. Read that again.
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
You got a white woman right now? Oh, you got a white baby mama?
I do. Got black ones.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
You like white people? That's no problem. You do. You have an inferior complex. I'm gonna prove it to you. Watch. Go ahead. You read that.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the white man. That's facts. The white man runs everything in the world, period. That is facts. It ain't just 6 families, it's the whole race. They run it all. That's facts. Right?
I want to see the facts. I want to see the.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So guess what?
They don't say white people, they say wicked.
I'm gonna tell you who he's talking about.
They don't say
The so-called out of the Esau nation, right? That is an elite level of them, and they're called so-called Jewish people. Right? The so-called Jewish, right?
To be like you.
To be like it. They're not us. They're not. We're the real Jews.
And I
You agree with that?
I do.
Okay, cool. They the ones that run everything. Look on your phone, Google it. Who runs all the radio stations? Who runs all the music industry? Who runs the movie industry? Who runs all of these things? It's the same nation of people. It's not the Arab. It's not the Chinese. It's not none of them. It's no Hispanic. It's all the Jewish white people. The so-called Jews. Their name is really Amalek.
Bring it out.
That's their true name. They run the world. Google it. That's what they got phones for, right? They Google it. And now read that again. The earth is giving it to the so-called white man with the so-called Jewish, the Amalek man right now. Come on.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces.
What?
He covered the faces of the,
It said he covered the faces of what?
of the judges thereof.
Who are the judges of people? Who's supposed to be the judges?
Get out.
Who's supposed to be you?
That's right.
He said he covered the faces in what?
Does it say that Emily is the.
I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it.
I'm just waiting on the verse.
But the verse is what it said. It said the earth.
No, them is your added words to the verse. You're taking away from what I'm saying and using Bible for that. I want you to do the same thing with the Bible for what you're saying.
The earth is given to the so-called white man.
Where does it say that? Where's that verse?
Who runs the earth? I just told you who runs the earth. You can look
That's
it up.
not in the Bible.
What you mean?
So you just get to say.
Give me Genesis chapter 27. Genesis chapter, no, I won't.
25.
When you get the blessings, I'm going to show you from the beginning, all right? From the beginning. Matter of fact, give me Genesis 25. Bring it out. We're going to bring it to you that way. Come on.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
The first one came out what?
Red.
That means that you can see the blood through his skin. The first one came out red, right? Come on.
All over like a hairy garment.
Like a hairy garment. Come on.
And they called his name Esau.
Esau is the father, the progenitor of the white race.
Bring it out.
Verse 26. And after came his brother out and took hold of Esau's heel.
This twin brother came afterwards. Come on.
And his name was called Jacob.
Who?
Jacob.
Jacob was later, his name was turned into Israel, which is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. The true Jews, right? Come on. That's his little brother, right? Come on.
And Isaac was 30 years old when she married him.
Now, notice it did not explain Jacob's color.
Right.
Why is that?
So you can assume that red means white? So that you can move.
Their skin color isn't really white.
Right,
Their
but
skin color is really red. That's why they call them rednecks. You slap them, you can see it. When they get in the sun, their skin is red.
Bring it out.
Right? Because you can see
Bring it out.
Any pigmentation is what it's saying. So the red in their bone. Huh?
And what's a red bone?
A red bone is not a red bone. They're light-skinned people.
Right.
Come on, man. That's
Right.
I'm saying,
Right.
It's semantics.
It's a word.
You use the semantics.
Everything's semantics. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why
You use the semantics, but it's not working.
I don't have to. Like,
But it's not working. That's true. That's true. But so far, it's explaining the white race, two different races of people. It says it's two manner of people.
it's explaining for the way y'all are learning. It's not explaining to me.
That's fine.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the Lord formed man of the dust of the ground.
So it said the man was formed from the dust of the ground, right?
Right.
So what color is the dust?
Right.
Right. The deeper you go into what? The blacker it is. So we came from that, right? The man, right?
And the Lord formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul.
So Jacob looked just like that dust that was on the ground, but Esau wasn't. Right? So black people is the only race that can create that can create a white person.
Right.
That's facts. You'll never see a white person, two white people create a black baby. You'll never see that. Right? So that's what it's talking about. It's going back in history of what the dynamic or the characteristics of these two people. Now let's go to Genesis chapter what is it? 28? No, 27? Yeah, give me that. Now I'm going to go into the blessings that God gave them, right? Allow them to have, right? Come on.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Because he just gave the blessing to Jacob, right? That we was going to be the God-chosen people, right? That was the blessing for us, that we was going to rule the earth, right? But he asking, hey, do you got another blessing for me, Father? This is Esau, right?
Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
And I'm going to tell you why they hate us. Come on.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
He said, your dwelling is going to be the fatness of the earth, meaning you're going to rule the earth one day. You're going to rule the earth one day, right? And this is why. Come on.
And at the dew of heaven from above.
And this is why they do what? They live in skyscrapers in high places. Don't let them distract you, bro. Go ahead. Yeah.
And by thy sword.
Listen, bro. What's your name again?
He's trying to understand this.
I got you.
He was asking if that was really
I'm going to get you again. What's your name again? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I didn't ask you your name. Read that again.
Verse 40. And by thy sword.
By what? Now, how is Esau going to accomplish these things? By what?
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
So he said, by the sword you shall live. Meaning what? It's not really talking about an actual sword. It's talking about destruction, power, war. That's how the white man ordered. That's how the white man ruled this earth. Remember when he bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
This is the dysfunction of the black people. Like, that's what
Man, come on, you play a game. You play a game. Give me Obi-9. So I'm going to give you some more characteristics. Matter of fact,
I'm saying I believe, I just don't agree with all of it.
So it's impossible to believe something and don't agree with it.
Right.
It is impossible.
Right.
It's impossible. Okay, you gotta give me an example of that. Give me Revelation chapter 6. You already know that. Now we get to the business.
Bring it out.
I believe that there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything?
Yeah. So you'll defend your family to death, correct? Yes, but it's still wrong to kill, correct?
By law, I can actually.
Right, but it's still wrong. To kill is still wrong. To take it into your hands.
Not if I'm defending my family, no, it's not.
Right.
Now, if I did without that happening, then I'm wrong. I'm a murderer then.
Right.
If I'm protecting my family, I'm not a murderer. But that's two different things.
You have to assess and then on your own determine the.
Now that's between you and God.
But right, that's what I'm saying. So like, you don't agree with what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying though, right? you don't agree with me.
No, I agree with what you just said a while ago. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You agree with it, but
I don't agree that it's murder.
I'm saying it's wrong. I didn't say murder.
It's not wrong to defend your house. Give me this. What's the scripture that said, die for your brother?
It says thou shalt not kill. That's one of the commandments, correct?
Yeah. That means you go and kill that person for not.
Semantics.
You just said Exodus.
Kill it. Kill it. So you don't have enough.
There's a difference between murder.
Okay, listen. There's circumstances where
Okay, let's read the Bible. So the reason why is because sometimes you don't go to jail for doing that. Right?
Exodus chapter 22 and verse 2. If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die.
What does smitten mean? So if a thief, no, it doesn't. Smitten means to be killed. Right? He said if a what?
If a thief,
a man robs,
be found breaking up and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him.
Because back then it was a judgment. If you murder somebody, they put you to death.
Right.
So if a man come and steal from you and he get put to death, there's no blood to be shed. That's righteousness.
Right.
Bring it out.
Read it again.
Exodus chapter 22 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die.
When he died, he got killed. Come on.
There shall,
in the process of stealing, come on.
there shall no blood be shed for him.
So nothing should happen to that person because he's defending himself. There's a difference between killing and protecting.
Speech, Cap.
It's a different thing. That's why I say the semantics. You going by each word, but really you ain't saying that.
Bring it out.
Okay. So do you agree with that? Do you agree with what they just said?
No.
Okay. So you don't believe the Bible at all? I mean, that's what it is. Well, that's what it is. And that's okay. It's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we too smart for our own good.
That's what I'm saying.
We feel like we can't learn nothing from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we feel like we can't learn because I was in the same shoes. Every time somebody had something, I was combative with it. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of us up here want to defend what we believe in, but when the Bible says this is what it is, it cuts all my emotions out of it. Right. See, the problem is people think the emotion when it comes to the Bible without understanding. You know what I'm saying? Give me Nehemiah 8 and 8. This is what's supposed to happen. But we supposed to get the sense of it. If you can just say, you know what, let me just listen. Let me just listen instead of being combative. Let me just listen to what these brothers got to say.
Bring it out.
Maybe it might start clicking. Because I understand it's the combating happening, and I've been there before. So I understand it. We do it all the time. We see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Get that.
Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. So they read in the book of the law of God distinctly and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading.
So our job is to do what? Read it again.
So they read in the book of the law.
So we're reading right now the book of the law. Right. That's what the Bible is. The book of the law, right? Come on.
In the law of God distinctly.
And distinctly, meaning we are very specific. Like you asked a question about murder. We went to the Bible and proved it in the law that it's not the same thing what you were saying.
Right.
But you said defending yourself. If somebody came in your house and tried to defend,
I'm saying if you're there, it could be as simple as a fight. If somebody dies,
2 Corinthians 7:14.
Okay. In that aspect, okay.
I'm saying wrong is wrong. That's all.
But am I a murderer?
No, I didn't say murder. No.
So it's okay for you to do that?
No.
Is it okay for you to do that in your household?
Is it okay? No, but what I do, yes.
But the Bible says it's okay. You can defend your household.
Right. I believe that you can defend your household without guns.
So if I come in with a gun, and in your house, you got kids? I do. How many kids you got? You got 3 kids. I come in your house, kick in your door, and I pull out a gun, right? You're trying the truth to try to stop me from doing whatever, and you end up killing me. That's not wrong. I mean, that's wrong. Yes. How?
It's not on me.
Aren't you the protector of your family?
Yes, but it's not on me to take your life.
How? I mean, if it comes to that point, if you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's what I'm saying. Doing wrong don't make it right. You can do something for a good reason and it still be wrong.
Now, are you saying every time something happens that you gotta kill somebody? No. Right?
I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is telling you as a man.
Right.
If somebody come in your house and you got those 2 little girls,
And I'm telling you as a man, I'm a killer. But I'm saying it's
so you
still wrong.
but you just said you get.
I've done a lot of things that are wrong. They just stop me from doing it. I still know it's wrong.
So you're wrong for defending your family. That's
Wrong for killing them. I'm not saying defending. I'm saying if I kill that man, it's still wrong.
You're wrong for shooting him, right?
Yes.
Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Evil men understand not judgment.
You said what?
Evil men understand not judgment.
Meaning what? He said evil men don't understand. The evil man is somebody that don't keep the commandments.
Yeah, none of that stuff.
Meaning that you don't understand the judgment that happens. Somebody kicking in your door, trying to take your life and your family, that's judgment if somebody put them to death.
Right.
That's why he said no blood should be shed. That's judgment. That's righteous judgment. Because at the end of the day, the Most High God allowed it to happen. In that matter, right?
Isn't that the same aspect as it happening in the first place?
Go ahead.
Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
So if you sought the Lord and you read the Bible, you will understand how things work. Give me Proverbs 15 and 10. And I'm going to let you go on this. Alright? So I got a feeling you just don't believe. And that's cool. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
I know it hurt. I know it hurt for us to say you can't do this, you can't do that. It said correction is grievous to a man that forsake the way. You know? But listen, it's a judgment for that.
And he that hateth reproof
He that don't want to listen to the Bible, come on.
shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
Did I say that?
Shall die.
He's going to be put to death. However the Most High sees fit. So it's up to you, brother. We out here because we love you. It ain't that we trying to go back and forth with you. It ain't that we trying to hurt you or harm you or anything like that. We're coming out because we actually love you. We put our life on the line. I don't know what you got in your hands. No. I'm saying, I don't know what people have. But we're willing to put our life on the line because
If you believe, you should worry about that.
no, what I'm saying. That's the point. Is that we put our life on the line because we love our people. Our people deserve and need change in the community right now. Don't you believe that?
Yeah, I believe that.
So listen, all of us have came from the hood.
Right.
All of us have probably been sold dope, probably shot at somebody, probably did all types of things. But this right here cleaned all of us up.
Right.
This is what put all these men, 10 men, they came from different lives on one accord.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ. Blessed Deacon Abiel in the building. Listen, subscribe to IUIC Oklahoma YouTube page. We got a lot more content coming out. We got the captains, we got the officers about to drop some fire. Stay tuned and don't forget, fix your faces on IUIC Oklahoma. Stay tuned with the latest and greatest content that we got coming out. All praise be to the Most High God. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And